Welcome to episode 202 of Credit 101. In this episode, we're going to talk about which one should you get. Should you get a security freeze or fraud alert, or should you do a credit lock? Now, I said that everybody should have a security freeze no matter what. Like, this is mandatory, you guys. Whenever you want to apply for something, you can take your security freeze off. And then once you're done applying for it, you can put your security freeze back on. This is a total lock saying no one can get my credit report. I don't care what the situation is. It's a security freeze. No one can get my credit report. Now, a fraud alert is basically just going to be an alert saying, hey, I have some identity theft. Can you just go extra? Can you go the extra mile? Can you do additional security measures in terms of verify my identity before you extend credit? But my thing is, not companies, but these people that possibly stole your identity probably have the verification that they're going to need to actually get some type of credit. You just don't know. So a security freeze is going to stop all that. You can't even get the credit report at all. But if you want to get a fraud alert, then you can get a fraud alert. You are authorized to get one. If you're on active duty, you can put an active duty alert on there. If you want just that initial fraud alert because you think that there's possible fraud, then you can put the initial on there. And then also the extended fraud alert. Now, the extended fraud alert is going to last 7 years, but this is my thing. I hated having a fraud alert on my credit reports when I was applying for things because I had to do extra security, but I already had a security freeze on there. I mean, I had to do extra verification, but I already had a security freeze on there. So I hated that. So maybe you guys can opt to just have that security freeze and you can bypass the fraud alert. Because again, nobody will be able to get access to your credit report. None of these creditors even have any type of fraud or identity theft happen at all, period. You can't even get it until you call to remove it. So that's why I like the security freeze. Now, credit lock is like the new thing. Like I said, with Experian, they want to charge more. To me, I think credit lock and credit freeze is the same thing. If they want to separate it to charge money for it and say that you need to have a membership to have it, then it is what it is, I guess. But it don't provide the highest level of protection, such as like a security freeze. They say that on it. They kind of try to separate it. So go on Experian if you want to know really what their rules are for their credit lock, especially if you got the Experian app and you're not paying for the full on Experian thing, then you're going to see that credit lock is like additional protection, but it's not a security freeze, which is what I want you guys to do. But I think that everybody should really get that security freeze. That's really the best for everyone. That makes sure that you have no identity theft. And whenever you want to apply for something, just call the credit bureau and say, hey, can you remove the credit freeze that I have security freeze? And they can say, hey, would you like us to lock it back tomorrow? Or, they'll do that. They'll say, hey, we can unlock it today and place the freeze automatically back on there at 12 p.m. 12 a.m. basically the next day. So definitely just get what you need to get within your time, or you can do it on the online account or the app, but just unlock it, apply, lock it back. You're done. Okay. You don't have to worry about all the extra identity theft and stuff like that. You have to worry about it for other instances outside of just this. So definitely make sure you get that security freeze. 203 of Credit 101. We're almost done, but these are a few key videos that you guys need to make sure that you're understanding. And this one is very, very important, which is how to protect your social security number. So my daughter is doing so much stuff now, even with her own social. So I'm trying to think about ways to even teach her how to protect it. So if you guys have children, this would be a great video for you, like teenagers. This would be great, young adults, because you guys definitely need to protect your social security number. First thing is just something simple. Keep your social security number private. It's as simple as that. If somebody asks what's your social security number, ask them why they need it. Don't just give it out. And make sure you guys secure any of your documents that have your social security number on there, basically. Maybe you guys have like a W-2, your actual social security card, tax returns, bank statements. Try to keep this stuff in a lockbox or somewhere safe if possible. And use secure storage. So you guys can do digital storage. That can help you guys. And then you guys can do physical storage, such as, like I said, a locked location. Avoid carrying your actual social security card with you, because unless you're going to go use it right then and there, you should not have your social security number. I mean, not just social security number. You shouldn't have your social security card on you. And make sure you guys monitor your account. So check your statements regularly, your financial statements. That includes your bank, credit cards, your credit reports, just to see if you have any type of fraud or any activity that you did not authorize. Also, make sure you guys use credit monitoring services. So I have the link down below in the description for Identity IQ. Identity IQ actually monitors your credit reports. And this can help you kind of monitor your social security number, because usually if people have your social security number, you're trying to get some money. That's what I think about. You're trying to get some money, you're trying to get access, you're trying to get accounts. So account like that can tell you, hey, you got a new inquiry, hey, you got a new account. You can just make sure that stuff is actually yours. And just make sure you protect yourself online. Do not do those different phishing scams like unsolicited emails. Check and make sure you're doing what you need to do and it's the right thing. In terms of, if they tell you to fill out a form, make sure it's the correct form and it's the right company that you're filling out a form for. Use secure websites, the ones that have the HTTPS with a colon / 2 times. That is actually a secure website. And then I remember before, I can't really see it now on my recording, but I remember seeing like a lock. So like when you on an actual computer, you should see like a lock. I don't know if they do that anymore, but usually it said lock. And then use strong passwords. If you guys have the iPhone, if they tell you to change your password, change your password, okay? And make sure that you guys shred sensitive documents. So you guys can get a shredder from Walmart, you can get it from Amazon, and you can shred all of your sensitive documents. And then it got your social security number on it, basically. Your bank statements, all those credit card offers, any medical records. Make sure you guys shred these different things, because you're going to be protecting your social by shredding it. And respond quickly. If you guys see any potential threat of identity theft, do something right away. And then notify the IRS right away too if someone has used your social security number to have some fraudulent tax return. If you guys see that someone filed fraudulent tax returns, make sure you guys contact the social security office, and then they'll give you your IP pin. It's a pin basically you can get when you file your taxes. They know it's you, but you guys have protection there. And again, secure a social security card. Do not just be carrying it around. Just make sure it's locked up. And then if you guys are on social media, just I don't know if you guys are very small, or I want to say not small, but young. Like, you just should not be putting your social security number anywhere. Like, everybody shouldn't be asking for it. And I just think that I should say, don't put it on social media just in case. And then make sure that you guys stay informed. Look and see if there's anything new that's going on in terms of identity theft threats. If you guys know these different things, then you guys will know that you shouldn't do it. And in terms of, you shouldn't fill out a certain form, you shouldn't put your information on certain websites, because you know exactly what's going on. So definitely stay informed. But let's go ahead and check out my website.